Hello, welcome back to the Solis 110 gaming channel. So, in between episodes of Stellar Blade, I am doing side questing and, just overall exploration. Usually games like this, I don't like to showcase too much of the environments and stuff like that. Just because, it's basically the same stuff over and over. Run up to a group of enemies, fight them, whatever, level up and all that kind of stuff. The side quests haven't particularly been the most interesting things that I've seen so far. I had one where it's just like, oh, go get hair clippers and a blow dryer just to do your hair or stuff like that. So, it's really nothing that big or interesting to showcase, I guess. Just something that you'll have to experience for yourself. Having a lot of fun with the game, though. She's got plenty of uniforms that I'm going to try out. I still have to build one. This is the newest one that I went ahead and got anyway. And changed her hairstyle to like an orange, something like that. A red hair. But overall, the game feels really good. Blocking, parrying, everything has been really fun. Yeah, I love the dodge system. You got certain skills where you have to it's called blink and repulse. So, if your sword turns blue, you have to go forward and hit circle while the enemy's doing some animation, and then you'll end up behind them, and then you can just combo the hell out of them. With repulse, it's the same thing, but you do a backflip kick on them, and you're able just to pull out your gun and just start shooting at this orange spot on their face. So there's a lot of variety to the combat system. It's been good. I am leveling up and adding more skills. I've been primarily focusing on more beta advancements. So I have extra powerful where pretty much if I tap if I hold L1 and tap square and square again, I'll do a fourth move. So it'll turn from triplet to quadruplet. The double slash is now a double slash basically, and there's a wave or something. She kind of creates a blade wave and sends it at the enemy. So the beta moves are very, very powerful. Really liking those a lot. Her general setup, for me at least, is the attack speed thing is really good. I mean, if you want to pull off quicker combos, she attacks really fast as it is. But these just enhance it even more, so you're able to get them out a little bit more quicker. Very useful during large group encounters. Right now I have the shield on, but usually I've been running around with something that's this: upon enemy's defeat recovers 135 HP. Now this is very useful. It's been keeping me alive in the world a lot more than just having to pop my heals, and go back to a camp and rest and, reset everything. So these are really good. I know that running behind enemies or trying to get the drop on them with, those assault moves and little sneak attacks and stuff like that has been really, really good for the game. And, just enhancing that stuff overall has just been making it real fun to play. Basically, the gist of the combat is you want to try to ambush enemies as much as you can, just so you don't have to get in these locked in affairs where you have to parry them and, wait for your opportunities to go ahead and strike. So the quicker you can get rid of enemies, obviously the much better, especially when they become all grouped up. And, protection gear, I mean, you can't go wrong with damage reduction in a game that barely gives you any health to begin with. And so far the map is, I'm exploring as much as I can. I'm just doing a lot of these side quests. And, before I move on to the next major section. But a tremendous challenge that I think I'm going to run into is, while I'm trying to showcase the game in its entirety, I don't think it's going to be feasible enough to showcase running around in a empty desert, essentially, and just doing the same combat stuff over and over again. I want to capture more the interesting stuff. And, like I said in one of the descriptions before this, is I want to have if there's mini boss fights or something like that. Obviously that's more interesting than just group mobs and stuff like that. So I was actually ambushed over here by a corruptor, and it was shooting orange stuff this time instead of the green one that we found in Ido 7. So I think I'm gonna run into a bit of a challenge when it comes to trying to showcase what I want to unless I'm actively recording the game. And generally, this doesn't really look like an arena that something like that would have just came out and did. Thankfully, the Corruptor fight was still the same thing as the other one that we found earlier, just hit a little bit harder. But had no problem dispatching that thing because, it's has a charge move and stuff like that, so it's real easy to kind of parry away. And then you just gotta, be smart. They generally have the same move as their other counterparts, so they're just trying to train you up for fights like that. But what I'm going to do going forward is if I see arenas that are like, because this looks like an arena to me, like if I see something this big, it's either A, going to be a mini boss, or it's B, going to be a combat challenge. Like I did one of the side quests where I think it was somewhere over here. So you start from the beginning. Yes, it was right in here, and you had to I don't know, it was for a suitcase or something like that. And I don't know, I got ambushed by a bunch of tentacles and a couple of the starter enemies that we had at the beginning of the game, and then they just kept coming up and up and up out of the ground. So if they have little things like that throughout the game, then it's going to be kind of hard to showcase it all. But I'll do my best. So something like this that looks like an arena, obviously I'm going to assume that it's going to be something big. And of course it has a bunch of mini objectives here and stuff like that. So I'll do my best. Probably it's going to look a little scattered at times, of course. Like I said, I don't want to showcase every side quest because some of these are just not that great. Some of these have me returning to the beginning area, and there are a lot of fetch quest types things. So it's okay for what it is. I mean, I know that Shift Up is trying something new for the first time, and this hasn't really been like an open world type game. It's zoned off, kind of like Final Fantasy 16 was. So it's huge. There's a lot to do around here. But the gist of it is just, combat after combat roll. So, anyway, we are going to continue on, and I will see what's up this way. And hopefully it's something cool. Thank you.
These people. Wait. Then where is the Natiba?
Yep, kind of. Oh, damn. That's the one that we fought in the beginning. Guess we didn't kill it. That's odd.
Look.
Oh, these fights are so good, man. Shit. Awesome.
Eve, are you alright?
I'm fine.
Is this a subspecies of what we encountered in 807? What's it doing here? Looks like it caught the Sentinels in an ambush.
I hate to deliver bad news, but I'll have to tell him.
Damn, that was really fun. Wow. So yeah, I mean, it was the same alpha beast that we fought, you know, prior to leaving Ido 7. So, you know, we took that thing's core out, but it still survived and managed to find its way over here. I don't know how that worked out, but, you know, okay, I'll deal with it, I guess. But yeah, you know, these moves are pretty flashy. I mean, I really like what's going on here. Shield Breaker seems to be a very powerful skill that you absolutely, as soon as they do anything that gets you behind them, like I immediately just went for that. And I love the charged one where you're able to do like a double kick on them because it just wipes their shield out, you know. And then I follow up with those triplets, and if I can get more beta, you know, I'm pretty sure that bar is going to go pretty high too, because we've been finding the you know, the dead Eves around or whatever, the other android ladies. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to open up more combos as time goes on, but yeah, for now that seems to be a real, you know, boss kicker. So you know, they did a pretty good job. I'm not gonna lie, it's really fun. It's really kind of hard to get that timing down though at times, because I feel like I'm hitting the block as soon as they hit me, but for some reason, you know, they get that one strike in and then it's just hard to recover after that. Maybe I just need to hold down the block button or something, but I don't know. I'm just taking too much damage for most of these fights. But to me, it didn't really seem that bad. I thought I did pretty well on that fight there. Let's see. Yeah, I really dig this dress on her. It kind of gives me like Ada Wong vibes from Resident Evil. So, you know, one of my favorite characters in the Resident Evil franchise. And this dress just kind of reminds me of it. Very nice. Little dragon and everything on the side. Yeah, with every video I try to change up the uniform, you know, and I want to see more, you know, more stuff that they have for her and whatnot. Change it up. It's been pretty nice in that regard.
It's empty inside. Is it being used to bait me? This facility. Any. Roxanne.
Oh, honey.
Up.
Yeah, Zion's been pretty good to run around, you know. Central Hub, I found a couple secret things to do here. You know, there's a lot of like roof jumping and stuff that you don't normally. All you have to do is really just look up and just see if there's a crate or something, and then just try to figure out how to get on top of there. Other than that, it's not like that, you know, had to kind of figure out how to get up there. And she'll pretty much ledge grab on anything, too. It's not the best climbing system in the world. I mean, there are, you know, there's a few things I have gripes about with it. But for the most part, I mean, everything's kind of, like, it's painted yellow in most environments, so it can tell you that you can jump on stuff and whatnot.
Oh, you're back. Did you meet them? What happened?
I'm afraid they are all dead.
No way.
I think a powerful Nativo took them by surprise. Your comrades did not stand a chance against...
Damn it. I see. My apologies, Angel. I've been hoping for this safe return ever. I'll report to the captain.
I'm sorry. It's been an honor to help those brave warriors.
Well, I'm glad that I was able to kind of think ahead and, you know, use that big arena as like a gauge to see how they kind of want to do things in this game. So hopefully we don't miss another boss encounter. I mean, that the Corruptor second fight wasn't that great, to be honest. I mean, it was the same thing. It just kind of shot orange stuff this time. I think it was a little bit stronger, but you know, it was still no problem to deal with. Yeah, these characters are great, so. Well, I'm going to continue on with side questing. You know, in between videos, obviously, you're going to see that she's going to get a little bit more stuff. She's going to get more powerful as time goes on. I'm collecting as many things as I can in order to upgrade, you know, my tumblers there. We've got a gun. And I haven't really done much with it yet. I've been kind of upgrading the drone scanner capabilities. Because I think exploring and finding things is, you know, probably a lot better for the beginning. I haven't had much to do with the gun yet, other than that one mission in Altus Lavar. But for the most part, I'm able to finish off enemies before they even get to a point of, like, needing to shoot them or whatever. Or I just use it to kind of like separate them, get one-on-one battles going. Anyway, that'll do it for this one. Thank you so much.